Oh, I didn't see you there. Okay. Now that I've had my dinner, we're gonna start. So many people have been asking me, why don't you do a makeup tutorial? So I thought, you know what? Why don't I? And since I don't have anything else to do, like at all, I guess I'll do it. Okay, so first, we're gonna start with this Intervene SPF. Since I'm so ashy and white, I like to stay, you know, fresh and clean. So we're just gonna pop that right on my hand. See, I'm single, not married. Okay, all right. So just like a glob, and then we're just gonna take the brush and just be like, just lightly. Oh, see, now my hand already looks better, and I'm not even doing my hand. Okay, so we're gonna start on the nose. Just lightly do it. I'm sorry, I just really love the smell of this. It smells kind of like. What is it smell? It smells good.
Skin.
Skin, that's right, random viewer. Thank you for helping me out. So then I need a little bit more because I'm not quite there yet. So just really blend it on the cheeks because you don't want any lines. Just bring it down. Because one of my pet peeves is when those girls walk around and their face looks all great, but then they kind of like look up and there's a line. I'm like, oh. Like, what is that? Like, for real. And so once we're done blending that out, of course you smell fantastic and you look fantastic and you look like one of those girls like in Las Vegas. So next what I do, now that I like have blended everything out, I kind of look pale, like ew. So we're gonna do this Dream Bounce Blush. See, I think it's really great because it says dream, and who doesn't like dreams? Like, I'd love to dream about, like, who I'm going to get married to, when, and why, and, you know, sometimes I just think about, you know, everybody. So, you know, or sometimes I just do it in real life. I just, like, follow them to their house and be like, watch them dream. That's fun, too. I like watching people dream.
You have hair on your face.
I'm going to take this brush, which is really great because it's red, and that's, like, my favorite color, red, except for it's, like, really not. I hate red, like, ugh. So now I'm just going to take it, and we're just going to... So bouncy. Bouncy. Okay, so we're just going to really rub it into the bristles because you really want to get nice. Because, like, I heard somewhere, like, on a magazine, it was actually this magazine, that, the pinker your cheeks are, the younger you look. And since I'm, like, 56, yeah, I'm 56, people, like, do you see this? So we're just going to start with that. Start with this. This is, like, our base pink because, like, you know, one blush, not enough. No. So then we're going to take this even brighter pink. Kind of reminds me of Barbies. I kind of still play with those even though I'm like 56. No, I'm not. I'm 26, everybody. Age is a secret. You know, nobody needs to really know. So, I don't, you know, I'm so good at makeup, I didn't even have to look in the mirror. I just, like, after a couple months of doing it, I was just like, you know what? I don't even need to look anymore. Like, that's a waste of time. Like, why? So, I really like this because I'm not really good at flirting. So, this says flirt on it, so it must help me flirt. Like, why else would it say flirt? So, we're going to take that and kind of just, I like to open it like a pancake. It's really cool. So then we're going to take this brush, and it's really cute because it's small and soft. See, feel it. Oh, is that soft? Okay. So then we're going to take it. It's kind of like creamy. So I like to put it on my chin because, you know, when people touch your chin, they want to be like, oh, that was a creamy chin. Like, haven't you? Sorry. I had just, haven't you ever felt like a creamy chin? Those are the best. And then sometimes when you do a little nose kiss, you're just like, you just want to get it on your nose. So. And it brings out the shine. So when you're in the sun, you're like, vampire. And then people are like, oh, I love vampires. And they're like, oh. So that's cool, too. And then, like, the color of the month, since it's, like, October, is purple. So I'm just going to take this little angled brush. And you know, this is like eyeshadow, but you can use it for multiple of things, like contouring. So we're just gonna contour my face. So, and I already know where my nose is. Like, I don't even have to look. Like, where's my nose? Is there? Nope, it's right here. So good. And then we're just gonna put this like on the middle of your chin to bring out the manly crease. Because like that's the new thing. Like menswear. Like, people will be, like, wearing suits, and they'll be like, oh, menswear's in. But, no, I'm taking it to a whole nother level. Like, not only am I wearing men's clothes, and I'm wearing men's cologne, I am wearing a men's chin. Like, I'm just one step ahead of you guys. So, add me to your channel. So, this is, like, my favorite ever. It's, like, gold, and it has this little ball in it. I could just, like, rock out. Like... So then okay, so I think this is maybe used for your eyes, but like, I feel like it's a really good color for your lips. It's almost out, so it. I'm like, ew. Really bummed out. I'm going to have to buy more. But in the meantime, we can just line our lips with this. It's also what I line my eyes with, but you know, I feel like I have a really dark skin tone, like brown really matches with it, so we're just gonna estimate where my lips are, try to like make them look fuller as possible. And then get some more. And that should match up with where your top is, because if you're a perfect human being like I am, your bottom lip will match your top lip. So... But not everybody's perfect like I am, so sorry, bitch, it is. Whatever. So then I put this silver in the middle of my lips. Because it really, like, makes them look big and full. And that's really what you want, because I read in this magazine, it was actually this magazine, that boys love big lips. And I like boys. I'm not a lesbian, so duh. Like, ugh. But lesbians are okay, I guess. Like, I'm not going to discriminate. It's not like I'm racist. Oh, sorry, I didn't even tell you about this. So, this is, like, handcrafted in India, which is really cool because, like, everything nowadays is made in China. But this is made in India, so, hashtag exotic. I mean, and who doesn't love to live exotically? And it also looks like one of those, like, really hot, like, stripper shoes because it says... I wasn't really good at reading, so it says something. And then we're just gonna, you know, bring it out. And then sometimes, if you, like, really want to, like, go all out and look like Britney Spears or Ashley Simpson, you can just brush your eyebrows with it. Because sometimes your eyebrows get out of place, and, you know, don't you just hate it when that happens? So you just brush it out. And then, what we can do to finalize your eyebrows, because believe it or not, some people like underestimate eyebrows, and you know, I just really find that very disgusting. Like, eyebrows are important. Without your eyebrows, you would look like a naked squirrel. So, I mean, have you ever seen those? They're like, ugh. But one time I kissed one, and it was kind of like my first kiss, so I kind of have to love them. Squirrels. I kind of named him Jeff, and he lived in my backyard. Oh, Jeff. And then my grandpa's Yorkie ate him. Like, he was my first love. Okay, we're gonna move on. So I got this palette. It was actually, I got it from a stripper. She was dying on the sidewalk, so she was like, here, and then I don't really know what else she said, because I kind of, like, just took it and walked away. I was like, whatever. So I kind of just, like, I never can decide, because they're, like, all my favorite colors, so I just kind of, like, take all of them, because, you know, 4 is better than 2, and, you know, 1, 2, 7. I also wanted to talk to you guys about school. And a lot of you guys might think that school is important. And a lot of you guys might think that school's stupid. And I was one of those girls that was like, yeah, school's so important. But then, you know, like, I got to, like, 2nd grade, and I was like, you know what? I'm smart enough. And so I stopped. And you know, I'm just living proof that you can still make it out there in the world. Like, you don't need to know how to read or count or add or like eat. Like, I just like don't eat, and look how hot I am. Like, I mean, like, I just like stopped in second grade. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make YouTube videos. You know? So that's where I am with my life. So now, last stop on the fun train is eyeshadow. And some people might think that blue eyeshadow is like out of fashion and it's tacky, but those people don't even know what they're talking about. So we're just going to take this, and I really like it. It's because it looks like the sea, even though I've never been in the sea, except for I'm like half mermaid. Shh, don't tell anybody. Oh my god. So we're just going to really take it. Just like, and I really like this big brush because it's like big, and like, who doesn't like big things? Like, bigger the better. Yeah. So just remember that. Except for like when you're eating lunch, like smaller the better, because I'm like, ugh, gross. Like today, I only ate that one chip. Like, ugh, did you see me in the beginning? Oh, I felt so fat afterwards. Oh my God. So, like I said, I can just like sense when I look hot, and I'm like sensing it right now that I look so hot. I'm like, if I go outside right now, I would like get instant boyfriend, like, bam! And he'd just be like all over me, and then I'd be like, sorry honey, I'm taken. Except for I'm not, so you know. But whatever, sometimes I just feel really alone. But then I look at my stuffed animals and I'm like, they're there for me. So,